from Desperate Housewives. Actress Nicolette Sheridan is here. Author and radio personality Al Franken's got a new book on it, and it's #1 already, New York Times bestseller list. And great music. Fiona Apple. Hadn't seen her in a while. Fiona's here. Tomorrow night, Jennifer Love Hewitt and our 6-year-old musical prodigy, Mark Yu. Mark's the kid I did Oprah with. He was on before. Very funny. Plays the piano. Very funny kid. Very funny kid. All right. My first guest plays everyone's favorite neighborhood tramp on the hugely popular series Desperate Housewives. The show airs Sunday nights on ABC. She's also looking quite fetching. Cover of this month's issue of Maxim magazine. Please welcome the lovely Nicolette Sheridan, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming. I know you almost didn't make it.
Oh, Jay, by the skin of my teeth.
Really?
Yes, I escaped the throes of passion on Wisteria Lane.
Oh, and you were in the middle of a love scene in the room?
No, actually, it was a horrible argument.
Oh.
I'm a little hoarse. I'm thinking
Really?
maybe it sounds better.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. What do you think? I don't know.
It's sexy. It sounds good.
Okay,
now,
thank
speaking of
you.
sexy, this is, you're on the cover of Maxim.
Thank you.
Now, were you nervous to do this? Was it?
No, I wasn't nervous because they promised that they were going to do a nice, classy cover, and I got to wear more clothes than most
Classy
people
cover.
wear
Well, let's see. It says,
Maxim.
"Hot Mama, this naughty neighbor gives us a little sugar." There you go. Well, that's pretty classy. Well, that's actually quite a sexy, revealing outfit.
Do you think? What do you see? An arched back? All covered. I mean, come on, they're usually straddling and pulling down the underwear.
Well,
and it's, you know,
yeah, but
it's
that's
not me. That's not me.
Imagination.
That's, you know, that's okay.
See, when we were kids, we would.
See, it's more exciting always, isn't it? Imagination. Leave it to the imagination.
That's just something women say. No,
Oh, not for you?
When we were kids at school, we get these magazines, we bring erasers, and we try to erase the clothes, but they can't. Oh, you all did that. The guys are going, yeah. The women are going, the men are going, yeah, that's right.
You should have been interviewed with those two that you were interviewing.
Yeah, thank you. Weren't they
An
fascinating?
eraser, yeah. Okay, Jay.
Now, I'm reading your interview, because that's why I buy these things. And you say that you eat more than any man you know.
Yes, I have a voracious appetite.
Really? See, I would eat you under the table, baby. You're in the last 5 minutes. You know something? You know, let me take that back. It sounded terrible, okay? No, let me start all over again. That sounded... I apologize. If we had an eating contest, I feel I would be the victor. That's a better way to say it.
Can I sit over here?
No, sit there. Now,
Yeah.
really, you think you could really, yeah?
You know, I love In-N-Out burgers.
In-N-Out, excellent.
Grilled onions,
Yeah,
cheese,
very good, very
French
good.
fries, the chocolate shake, Mulberry's pizza.
Mulberry pizza, the best pizza in my life. That's true.
If you guys had Mulberry's pizza, you have to go in Beverly Hills on Cannon.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, it is very good. I go there all the time.
Do
Now, I
you?
have to ask you something. So when you go to In-N-Out, do you get the single, the double, or the triple?
I don't like too much meat, so I go for the single.
Oh, okay. So, all right, you lost right there. Is candy a weakness, like Halloween?
Chocolate, Cadbury's, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we
Sweet
have a
chocolate.
picture of you. Explain this costume. Let's see. Okay, you...
Halloween.
Is that a lesbian pirate? What is that exactly? What is that costume?
Only when I was under the table.
I'm curious. Here's what that was then.
No, it was Johnny Depp inspired.
Oh, of course, Johnny Depp. Of
Yeah.
course, I should have seen that coming.
No, actually, it was a cute story. Pirate all came about because my best friend, I was leaving to Australia to do this commercial and promote this launch of this new lingerie line called Hestia. But you're not going to see it because it's only in Australia. Anyway, so I was over at her house picking up a sleeping pill for the plane, if the truth must be known. And she goes to get that damn cell phone, steps on the stair, and that didn't sound very loud, but it was like a gunshot. The Achilles heel snapped.
Ah! Ouch!
Yes,
Ouch!
yes. And so my dear friend from the show, who's one of the costume designers, was having a big Halloween party. So we figured, okay, what are we going to go as? And her with her little peg leg with the cast and the whole deal, you know, pirates. It was cute. Don't make fun of my costume,
Well, that
Jay.
worked fine. That worked fine. That was fun. Well, that's a fascinating story. We'll be right back right after this. know, you and I would hit it off good. You eat pizza, you eat hamburgers, you ride motorcycles.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I have my heritage Softail.
Oh, good for you. We should go riding sometime.
I know, and I think we're in the same neighborhood, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, yes. I'll mention to my wife when I get home.
Oh, yeah. Well, just think of me as one of the guys.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Exactly.
Honey, one of the guys.
Hey, let me tell you. One of the guys was just in Goblin Valley with 10 guys and me.
Yeah.
Racing around on motorcycles. And my friend who has the trailer and all of the motorcycles, was like, I've got all of the gear for you. I've got, all the padded things and the boots. And I'm like, I've got my own. So, yeah, so I went with all those guys and we tore it up and had a great time.
Cool. Now, did you ever fall off? You ever had an accident in the bike?
Yeah.
Bad?
Yeah, it was sort of bad, especially because I was ditching school. I was with my boyfriend. I was riding his motorcycle from the beach to the liquor store in a bikini to get a Coca-Cola. And my girlfriend was on the back also in a bikini, and we're flying along, and there's the liquor store ahead. She's like, no, there's one on the right. Turn right, turn right. Well, it all would have been fine, but I was going quite fast, and there was an oil slick on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then I was on the track team, and it was a big...
Wait, back up.
Wait,
Okay.
but I had a big meet, so I go home,
Yeah.
and I've got my little school skirt on, very short,
Okay, let me
little
picture
bobby
that. Hang
socks.
on. All right.
Got it?
Yeah.
And so I had to put the sweatpants on and pretend that I'd had a hurdling accident. My mother, she would have killed me. Very strict mother, not allowed to do things like this. Ooh, it was bad.
Well,
Should have had stitches, but I never got them.
Okay, so you're riding a motorcycle in a bikini,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you fall down.
Good
Did
padding,
the
huh?
cops come or anything? Did anybody, or did you just get up and dust yourselves off?
No, the cops didn't come, but I did almost pass out. I had this big, huge gouge in my knee. You could see my kneecap. It got my hip.
Ow.
And there was the liquor store, and all of a sudden, all of my senses started going. So I had my friend take me blindly into the liquor store, and I got a drink in me, and I didn't pass out. And, yeah, some guys pulled over and helped get the bike up and fix it. They're going, nice noise.
But I think...
Girls making boys' noises never seems to work.
But I just like the logic. You've been in an accident. Let's try to get to the liquor store as quickly as possible and get something to
Well, I
drink.
could tell. It was just instinct that I needed to have something cold and wet in order to not pass out.
I got you. It just seems to me if two girls fall off a motorcycle in a bikini, it seems like there'd be hundreds of guys coming to your aid.
I was a little out of sorts, so I don't really remember all of them, but there were a few.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm seeing that we should go riding. Antonio Banderas was here the other. He rides too. We should all just form like a gang.
Good idea. Melanie would love that.
We could form.
Yes,
exactly.
perfect. We'll
form
have
a
the best
gang. We'll form
in
a
town.
gang. Now let's go to Desperate Housewives. Tell us what's happening now this season.
Oh, what's happening? Edie is torturing Susan with her ex-husband.
All right.
I mean, that's a good move, don't you think?
But isn't she like sort of going straight now? Isn't quite so trampy? Is that the word? Would that be the word? Trampy?
I don't know that she was trampy. She might have been a little promiscuous.
Okay. All right.
But she was always very honest about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, which is important. And no, I don't think so.
Now, do you get a lot of feedback from fans? Do they tell you which way this should go and this should happen? Or they get mad at you?
Yes, I think there's a lot of Edie envy.
Yeah.
I think that women come up and would like to be a little bit more like her. I'm not sure what that means, but they do say that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, which one are you most like of all your personality, of all the housewives, you yourself?
I can be a little anal retentive, so that's Brie. Okay. And I think Susan's vulnerability.
Okay.
Which most people don't get to see, but it's true.
Now, you mentioned being anal and cleanliness, but I read in this, you clean house in the nude or something, is that true?
Okay, that happened once. I'm never going to live it down. Once. I had a fever, I was sweaty, I took my clothes off, and I was cleaning. Yes, once.
But it wasn't even your house. That's why it made the paper.
No, it was my house. Thank you. No, but when I get sick, I do like to take on huge tasks in the house, like, reorganizing the closet, cleaning out all the kitchen cupboards. It's fascinating stuff.
Yeah, well, especially naked. Yeah. All right. Well, no, like this. You see, this is guy stuff that we find fascinating.
Okay, good.
I mean, just to get a woman cleaning nude, you get the best of both worlds.
Hey, a woman just cleaning.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right. Well, there she is, the cover of Maxim. And this Sunday, thanks. I'm so glad you came over. I know you're in the middle of the scene. Thank you so much.
Thank
Nicolette.
you.
Be right back with Al Franken and Nicolette Sheridan.